you have Abu Sufyan, the enemy of Islam, whom, after having spent his wealth and the entire beginning portion of his life fighting against the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he ends up being conquered by Muhammad and the Muslims, forced to pretend that he was a Muslim, enter under the rule of Islam, and actually something takes place which not a lot of people talk about, and not a lot of people perhaps watching this channel know. And that is that Abu Sufyan ends up participating in a couple battles with the Muslims after he's forced to go into Islam. And the first battle in which he participated in, he ends up losing one of his eyes. And the second battle in which he participates in, he ends up losing his second eye. So now you have Abu Sufyan actually becoming blind, right? He's like this brother of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi, right, who ends up being the blind brother, who is angry, who was ruling over Mecca but didn't have the divine right to rule over Mecca. And when Islam came and God enforced and chose Muhammad sallallahu alaihi and the family of Muhammad instead of him, the successorship went over his head, even though he feels like he had built Mecca up and he was in charge and he had the kingship in his hand. He ends up having this great enmity and hatred towards Muhammad and the family of Muhammad.